has-been celebrity wanted to make a big chunk of retirement money, so he actually came up with a trick to fake his death and swindle gift money. On the day of the funeral, all relatives, friends, and various internet influencers showed up, and there were just hundreds of banquet tables alone. The cost was no small amount, but the return was shockingly high. Roughly calculated, the gift money alone might have reached millions, not even including things like gold bars. During this time, Jack's old movies were playing on the big screen, making the atmosphere at the scene even sadder. In contrast, Jack himself was quite comfortable. He watched the live stream in a coffin with a starry ceiling, looking as cozy as could be, and even danced a little when he got tired of watching. The plan went smoothly, and after dark, the guests left one after another. When he heard the surrounding area go quiet, Jack immediately called his agent. As the only one in the know, the agent's job was simple: dig Jack up in the dark and run away with the money. But just as the agent was on the way over, an accident happened. At that moment, Jack was completely stunned. The agent was the only one who knew the truth, and with such serious injuries, even if he didn't die, he'd have to stay in the hospital for at least 3 months. By then, Jack was afraid he'd really end up resting here forever, dying with money left unspent. Jack felt a wave of fear at the thought. He quickly flipped through his contacts to reach out to friends, hoping for a glimmer of hope. But he seemed to forget that everyone had just attended his funeral that day. No matter who he called or what he said, no one believed him. Those with a calmer temper thought it was a scam and hung up right away. Those with a hotter temper cursed Jack's whole family on the spot. After thinking it over, he had to call his female assistant. She'd confessed her love to him more than once, so calling her was definitely the right choice. But how could a dead person make a phone call? At first, the assistant, like most people, thought it was a scam. It wasn't until Jack sent a video that she was almost scared into the grave too. Luckily, the female assistant had strong mental toughness. After a brief shock, she started talking to Jack normally. To make her believe him, Jack told her everything about how he faked his death and swindled the gift money. But the assistant didn't seem to care about that. Instead, she was happy that her crush was alive. Jack told her, "I'm lying in the coffin right now. Hurry up and bring tools to dig me out. Once you save me, we'll get married tomorrow, change our names, and move to another city. That gift money will be enough for us to live out the rest of our lives." Upon hearing this, the assistant immediately said she'd come right away, and those words reignited Jack's hope. But instead of the assistant, he got news that she'd been taken away by the mental hospital. Blame it on the surrounding residential buildings. The assistant's grave digging was reported, and for dealing with such a crazy woman, the mental hospital was naturally sent in. Hearing this news, Jack felt like he wanted to die, but after a second thought, there seemed to be another way: calling a ride-hailing car online. But Jack probably forgot that he was in a cemetery.